Hi, it's Morty Sill broadcasting from my trading room in London. I just want to talk to you about my Euro-Yen trade today. It's very similar to the Euro-Yen trade yesterday. I looked at the charts at lunchtime and found there'd be a move up in price. So I went to the grid and I could see that there was a support level at around 155.67. As you can see, there are at least four prices actually around that level, and underneath it there are four support columns. So I was very keen to go long Euro-Yen somewhere around this level, and what I needed to do is just see price actually get down into the 60s, and then I was interested in going long. And now, as before, it's a question of waiting and waiting and waiting until get the exact pattern that I want, and then acting quickly. And that's quite a difficult skill to have, to be very patient and then to act quickly. I know a lot of traders, when they're beginning, have problems with what we call cold finger, and they see the setup and then they forget to press the button, forget to click the mouse, and before they know it, the price has moved and they've completely missed the movement. Now, whilst I'm waiting to see this come down to the level before I can enter, I just want to tell you just remind you how I do this, in that I enter the market manually and I exit with a limit. Now, the limit is going to be the upper end of the line bundle, which for Euro-Yen today was about 155.86 approximately. And like all these things, you just have to wait and wait and wait until you get as near perfect conditions as you can. I was starting to see 155.72, so I've just moved my FX window into the across the grid, so you can see when I enter, and I'm starting to see 60s, 155.69, 155.68 there, and that was near enough for me. And at this point, I entered, and I got filled at about 155.71. So that's a sell of about 155.69, which is very close enough. It's between it's just above 155.65, so it's close enough. So I'm in, and I got in at 155.71. Then I was in and out of the spread. The position never really got very negative, and I just needed to sit there until it got up to the top end of the line cluster, or Morty's bundle, as I used to call it. And so what I'm looking for is 155.86 approximately. And as I said yesterday, the markets never move in a straight line. They always tend to go up in legs. They explore a level, they may stay there and plateau and then explore a higher level, or they may come back down again and then re-explore that level. But you can expect some gyrations before you get to your target. It very rarely goes from one point to another without several ups and downs. And the important thing is not to get shaken out of the trade. I haven't talked about my risk-reward ratio here, but if I got in 155.71, I'm getting out at 86. That's about 15 pips. So my mental stop would be about 15 pips below my entry, which would be about 56. So 155.56 is where I would have got out if it had gone against me. Now we've got the first leg up, and again with the bundle, it's usually 5 or 6 points, and that's where we are, about 155.78. Now we just want that final push up to the top of the line cluster, and you can see it just coming into view, 155.84. As soon as we see 185.54, I'm out. It's going to just tease that level, isn't it? It's going to sit there and try it. And this is, by the way, this is in real time, so this is actually as I saw it whilst I was trading. And at this point, you start to have doubts. Is it going to go up to the top of the line bundle? You know, statistically, there's a very strong chance it will. I'm just going to watch it, 155.79, willing that up to above 155.86. And it just drops down slightly, and the red box drops out of view. The 155.86 red box we're looking for is now 155.84, 85. We're up into the 80s, drop back down to 79. The market's playing with me, but we all know that's going to go to the top of that line cluster. It's about a 95% chance of doing so. Now we've already broken up through several levels, and we're just getting to the top of the line cluster now. So there's the last but one box to, nope, I'll go green in a minute. 155.81 on the hourly, that's gone green. 155.83 is what I'm just under, and we've got 155.89 above it. We're going to push up. As I said, the market always placing. It's very important to just stay cool. I find one of the things to do is actually not sit there and watch it with your head in your hands, but actually get on with something else. And whilst I was doing this, I think I was can't remember quite what I was working on. I think I was trying to set up internet TV. I'm having a few technical problems with that. Doesn't seem to work very well on my iMac for some reason. Okay, so 155.80. We've now got, you can't even see the support columns underneath all 4 time frames, but I'm very secure. Starting to see 155.81 there. It slowly works its way up. Just quite why 10 points is important. You know, you only get the column if there's more than a 10-point gap. I'm not sure what the significance of 10 points is, because clearly it's not a Fibonacci number, but it does seem to be quite important. If you get a 10-point support column or more, then there's a 95% chance price will bounce off that if it's already been up at a level and come back down again. And so we're getting up into the mid-80s now, 155.87. And am I going to get that last box? We 2 points off. You know it's going to touch that the top of that line bundle. I get the FXCM window in. We're at 187, 186, 187. I actually took the limit off. Don't do that. But I just took the limit off because I thought, go on, press up to 189. And this was where I suffered, because I would have got 186 and been out and home. But instead of which, I'm pushing for that 189. Now, when I opened the trade, that 1 minute box was 186. So I've broken my own rules. Don't break your own rules. If you're going to get out 155.86 when you enter the trade, then that's what you should do. Now I'm just playing with it. 187, 188, 187, and now the market's playing with me. And am I going to get 100? Yes, there we are, 189. So that's me out. So one of the points there that I brought up is always plan your trade and then trade your plan. I had an exit level at the time of entry, which is 155.86, and the limit should have taken me out. It should have been completely automatic, instead of which I did it manually. I don't recommend that. This is Morty Sill saying goodbye from my trading room in London.